Another day, another George Santos lie, y'all. So this one is a doozy now. Gotta pat myself on the back for this one, because this is something I called after we got the original story. I think was it from the New York Times? I think it was. Could be wrong about that, but I think the original story was from the New York Times, detailing all of his lies, and it was virtually everything about his life that he lied about. On my show, I came out, and I said, I would be surprised at this point if his name is actually George Santos. I think that's probably a lie, too. Well, lo and behold, here we are. Shout out to Patriot Takes. It looks like they're the ones who dug this up. During George Santos' 2020 campaign, a person introducing him at the Queens Village Republican Club expressed confusion as to why he changed his name from Anthony DeValder to George Santos. So, if you don't trust, them saying that, well, now I'll show you the video.
Folks, another important speaker, another congressional nominee, George Santos. George, who we know is a friend, and he's known as Anthony DeValder to me. So I don't know where George Santos came into the thing, but that's what it says here.
What? So it looks like he lied about that as well. Wow. Now, that's not the boldest prediction in the world because he lied about everything else, so why wouldn't he lie about this? But anyway, let's read some of the replies here. Mark Ryan says, curious indeed. You just don't know anymore with these MAGA Republican members. I also don't believe the National Party didn't already know he was a total fraud. They didn't care. They just needed a majority in the House to investigate and disrupt the investigators going after them. Yeah, now, by the way, Kevin McCarthy has not condemned this in any way, shape, or form, any of the 412 lies, because Kevin McCarthy needs his vote. So George Santos voted for McCarthy, and McCarthy, his deal with him is, look, I'll look the other way at all this stuff. There will be no condemnations. There will be no, stripping you of power. And at the same time that's going on, New York Republicans are coming out one after the other, pressing this guy to step down. Because they're like, for the love of God, you lied about everything. Story came out the other day as well. Anthony DeValder, George Santos, I like this one. Story came out yesterday as well. That there was another video, George Santos saying, I went to Baruch College, and I was like a star volleyball player or something. I think he said they won the championship. And then, so Baruch College comes out and says, not only did you not play volleyball, you didn't even go to this college. And I think Santos went as far as to like make up like where he ranked in the class and things of that nature. So here we have a guy who lied. Remember, he lied about being Jewish. He said, no, I didn't mean I was Jewish. I meant I was Jew-ish. So, like, I'm kind of like a Jew. He lied about being black because he tweeted a picture or posted a picture on Facebook or something of Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as monkeys. He got pushback, and he's like, no, bro, it's cool because I'm, like, half black, so it is what it is. By the way, that wouldn't make it cool. That's not like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. He lied about working at Goldman Sachs. He lied about other colleges that he went to. He lied about, being gay. He said he was gay, and then it turns out he was previously married to a woman. Now, it's possible he's bi, but he didn't say he was bi. He said he was gay. Also, there's a story that we covered of he committed check fraud. I believe the number was $700 or $800 worth in Brazil. There was another story that said I think it was like $1,200 worth of check fraud. Also, nobody has any idea where he got any of his money from. So, called it. George Santos. Is his name actually George Santos? It appears like no. What's amazing, though, is how sloppy he's been every step of the way, too. Like, the pathological lying is something I'm never going to be able to wrap my mind around. Because, again, this is somebody who lied about absolutely every aspect of his life. So that, I just don't understand how you can do that. That's so much work. How are you going to remember these things in the future? And you're not going to, right? So the game's going to be up soon. But anyway, I could babble on about this, but lied about his name, called that one. I think it's insane that there's not some sort of process by which you can recall somebody for, this magnitude of lying. Because lies don't get more extreme than this, right? Like, they don't get crazier than this. When you lied about, like, 18 things, there should be some sort of process by which you can get them off the ballot. And also, I should add, I think he's under investigation for campaign finance violations, too. Because, again, nobody knows where he got his money from, and the way in which he spent it might not have been legal. But in a way, look, the dark point about this is, in a way, this is like what the country has become, right? Like, this is sort of like the American dream in a sense. Look at how Trump blustered his way into the White House, lied about so many aspects of himself, was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but acted like he was the self-made man. And, he was able to gain power as a result of it. And then here you have George Santos. It's almost like kind of taking a page out of Trump's book. I know Trump lies a lot. He doesn't lie as much as George Santos, but, like, this is just that mentality on steroids. And then here we are. So, George Santos, Anthony DeValder. Here, I'll make another prediction for you. You ready? I bet there's at least one other name he has also used over the years. So there's going to be a third one that comes out. Hear me now, quote me later. I haven't been wrong yet.